Huh? Hello everybody, I'm That One Cat, and welcome back to another drawing video. Today we're going to be talking about Endgame. It's my spoiler-free review of Endgame, and in the background here I'll be drawing a female Thanos, so hope you enjoy. Just letting you know, I'm not really a review guy. I'm kind of a movie enthusiast. I kind of just like everything. I'm an everything enthusiast. I kind of like most things, so this is more of like a fan review than, you know, like a real New York Times review. Like, don't take this with a grain of salt, but yeah, just remember that. So let's go through the pros, the cons, and then I'll give you my overall feel of the movie. So the first pro is that it has better pacing than Infinity War. Infinity War, to me, I really liked it, but I felt like, my god, it's like you're standing on top of a moving airplane. Like, it just felt like, next scene, next scene, next scene. Is he dead? Yeah, okay, whatever, next scene, next scene. Like, it just gave you no time to process anything, and then all of a sudden the movie just, boom, ends. And if you've seen Infinity War, the ending is just like, whoa, like, hold on, like, is there more? I'm sure there's more, right? Like, because I think I went into Infinity War not knowing that it was a two-part movie. I thought it all ended with that one. So obviously, it had some pacing issues. There's a lot of characters. Of course, there's a lot of plot lines. You had to push it all together and find a way to get it to all converge on one point. So I understand that. I get that it's, you know, a lot to do. But to me, Endgame had a much better pacing to it. The scenes were structured better. The dialogue didn't feel so rushed. It gave you time to process what was going on, because, you know, it's the last movie in this huge franchise, and you don't want to rush it. You don't want to make everything feel like it's just like, boom, okay, it's over now. The second pro is I definitely didn't see the story coming. Marvel does a really good job at this with the misdirection with its trailers, and oh my god, they really gave you some misdirection. You won't know what I'm talking about until you see the movie, but the trailers are like, it's weird. It's really strange, but it's really cool at the same time, like how they pulled it all together. And I understand why they do that, because I mean, I'm a trailer guy. I love trailers. I feel like they get you in the mood, they get you excited for the movie, but I feel like nowadays they definitely give way too much away. Like, there's some trailers that you watch and you're just like, I feel like I saw the whole movie now. Like, there was a trailer for that Gemini Man movie where Will Smith fights himself. It like gives everything away. It's like, yeah, it's you. It's a younger you. We cloned you. It's just like, why are you giving that away? Like, you just give away the whole story. I'm like, I feel like I've seen that movie now. Like, I don't feel like I need to see it, because it's him fighting himself. But yeah, and I also understand that, like, people nowadays are like detectives, you know, like there's like YouTube channels dedicated to this. When a movie trailer comes out, they analyze every single second of every single thing and just like tear it all apart, and they're just like, all right, what does this mean? What's the symbolism here? And they can basically ruin the movie by doing that, by pulling. I don't know, why do they even do that? Like, just go see the movie. But the misdirection in the trailers was spot on, and I'm saying, like, in Infinity War, they showed the Hulk, and the Hulk wasn't even in the movie. But this is like 10 steps ahead of that. It's insane. The next pro, great fights and choreography. I'm a fight dude. I like to see good fights. I think that's the one thing The Last Jedi did right, is that it had really good fights. The throne room fight was fantastic. I love when there's good fights with not a lot of cuts. Like, some movies, they cut like every 5 seconds, or not even 5 seconds, just every time there's like movement on the screen, there's a cut, and then there's a cut, then there's a cut, and it's just like, it's hard to tell what the hell's going on. There are some awesome, like, wide shots in this movie where it just shows you the fighting. Like, it just shows you the action. They don't cut away from it. They just let you see all the fun and all the excitement and all the battle, and it just feels so much better when you can see the whole fight. So that's really cool. It had a satisfying resolution. Like, it's hard to do a review without spoiling anything, but I felt like the movie had a really good, not really good, but like a satisfying resolution. It felt like it came to an end. This is the end of a franchise. I mean, I know there's phase 4, which also kind of makes me feel like, what the hell are you gonna do for phase 4? Because, like, it ends. Like, the movie ends now. I don't feel like there's a need for any more movies. I don't know if Far From Home takes place before Endgame, but if it takes place after it, it's kind of like, why? Like, I don't know. Like, you've already, like, reached the pinnacle of the franchise. Like, I don't know what else they could do after this. It just feels like bonus features, you know, at the end of the movie. But yeah, it was a satisfying resolution. I mean, I couldn't have written a better ending, because there's a lot to do there. There's just so much that they've built up, but I feel like they did it in a good way. And yeah, I can't say much more than that without spoiling the movie, but it ended well. Like, it had a good, they landed the plane, you know. But yeah, it was good. I liked it. But now on to the cons, the negatives. Some of these are more personal than, like again I said, like, I'm not really a review person. These are like super personal, but to me, the first con was it didn't feel like some of the characters got to reconcile. I feel like a lot was left unsaid. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be any other movies featuring some of these characters, but there was some characters that I wanted to see more interaction with. I wanted to see them like come together and kind of like reconcile. That's all I can say. I don't want to say too much, but there were some moments where it just like, why did they not talk to each other? Like that could have been such an odd, like, they set up a scene. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, there's a park bench scene, and I just felt like two characters were gonna reconcile, but then someone else swoops in and they have like an interaction, and it just feels weird. Like, I know that kind of happens in the comics at some point. Like, I don't want to give anything away, but I wanted more dialogue between certain characters. I wanted to see them kind of come together, and you know, because like Infinity War had a mind-blowingly sad ending to it, and I felt like some of these characters needed shit to be said. Like, there needed to be some reconciliation between some of these characters. Sorry I keep saying the word reconcile, but that's the only thing I can really think of when thinking of what I'm trying to explain. But yeah, not a lot of character dialogue between characters. There was a lot left unsaid. I'll leave it at that. Con number 2, some of the moments felt cheesy and heavy-handed. This is something I definitely can't talk about without giving something away, but there were some moments in the movie that felt, ooh, they felt a little heavy-handed. It's just the symbolism, or the metaphor, just felt, it's a little cringy and heavy-handed, and it took me out of the movie. Like, even my girlfriend leaned in, she was just like, that was a little much, but yeah, that's all I can really say about that. But there were some cheesy moments, some heavy-handed moments, and some of the characters didn't get to reconcile. That's really my only cons for this movie. But yeah, overall, I thought it was great. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I hope nothing's been spoiled for you, because it's you know, it's a big movie. It's a lot that happens, but it's a really good and really exciting. Just as like an action movie. Like, it just has a lot of really good fights, a lot of good tense moments. Oh, there's another pro that I forgot. There's some characters that I didn't really think of that got to shine. Like, I feel like they got to have their moment. I'm not gonna say, but yeah, oh my god, there's some insane moments in this movie that I can't even like hint at what happens because it will give too much away. But I think next week I'm probably gonna do a spoiler review because there's a lot I want to talk about. There's some crazy, incredible moments in this movie, especially towards the end. Like, there's some stuff that just like made my jaw drop. Like, the entire audience was just like, oh, like those are the great moments of like seeing a movie, is when the whole audience is just like, holy shit, that was cool. So yeah, definitely go see it. I'm sad to see the Infinity Saga end. I have no idea what the hell they're gonna do for Phase 4, but it was good. It didn't let me down at all. Like, I've been watching these since the first Iron Man. I've loved all the movies, and it was good. I liked it. All the characters had a moment to shine, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this drawing. I would say, you know, let me know what you thought of the movie, but no spoilers in the comments, or I'll ban you for life. I'll snap you, just like Thanos, or something, I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. Check out my comic on Webtoon. You can also check out my art on DeviantArt and Instagram. I also have a Reddit now. Here's my Reddit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with Reddit, but I'm trying. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Please leave a like, turn on those notifications, and I'll be streaming quite a bit this week, so stop in sometime. Streaming on YouTube, and yeah, we'll have some fun, I guess. Anyway, see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.